Hello and welcome to Binary News, your daily dose of focused gaming news, and myself, Amata. Today is the 20th of June and I have some news for you today regarding Watch Dogs. Now, there have been a little bit of controversy again surrounding this game, as of course a modder has actually unlocked a mod. Well, it's not really a mod, but it's some little changes to the config file that actually unlock disabled render settings for the PC version, which make the games look a lot more like it did in the E3 2012 demo. Now, obviously, many YouTubers and critics, including ourselves and the legendary Turtle Biscuit, have of course questioned why Ubisoft visually downgraded Watch Dogs for the PC. Now, Ubisoft have actually responded to the comments being made on their website, and they basically said that they didn't deliberately downgrade the game's graphics and that the disabled render settings were actually cut for a reason. And of course they said, quote, "The dev team is completely dedicated to getting the most out of each platform, so the notion that we would actively downgrade quality is contrary to everything we've set out to achieve. We test and optimise our games for each platform on which they're released, striving for the best possible quality. The PC version does indeed contain some old, unused render settings that were deactivated for a variety of reasons, including possible impacts on visual fidelity, stability, performance and overall gameplay quality." Now, Ubisoft did give a little bit of a nod to the, quote, "creative and passionate mod community," but did say that the mod, which was by The Worse, did, quote, "subjectively enhance the game's visual fidelity in certain situations, but it can also have various negative impacts. Those could range from performance issues to difficulty in reading the environment in order to appreciate the gameplay, to potentially making the game less enjoyable or even unstable." Now, Ubisoft did say that they are working hard to improve the graphics, and a patch was released this week addressing a number of issues, and of course not out quite yet for the PC, so they may be working to improve it now, as of course they've heard what everyone is saying about the graphics. They may have added, okay, we need to improve the graphics a little bit to their list of things to add to this patch, as of course it's out for the next gen consoles but not for the PC at the time of recording. Now, to be honest, Ubisoft pretty much consistently come under fire for their optimization problems. They do seem to have problems getting games well optimized for the PC. Watch Dogs is not particularly well optimized on Ultra, to be honest. Even if you have a high-end rig, it's not particularly well optimized, so I can kind of see where they're coming from in terms of how making the game look even better might make it unstable, but that's not really saying anything about these visuals. It's more saying about, well, maybe you should have optimized your game better. To be honest, I think you should at least give players the option of having these settings. Make it like the Ultra Plus settings, just for example. And just give a warning, these settings may cause instability in your machine. Then, at least people can see that they tried to make it look as close to the demo that they showed at E3 2012 as possible. And then if they get frame rate problems or performance issues or whatever, then the player can go, yeah, this looks nice, but I'm going to dial it back a little bit because, well, I prefer gameplay over graphics, or my machine isn't quite powerful enough to handle it, or whatever. At least then they're giving players a choice. Now, what they really need to do in the patch for the PC, which is included in the list to be fair, is to improve the optimization. Because if they do that, then this mod, as well as another mod that's coming out on the 28th, which looks amazing, that improves the graphics again, will actually run better because the core game runs better. So, to be honest, Ubisoft, they are still one of my favourite developers / publishers, but lately they've been making some really strange and kind of questionable comments. Obviously, you had the whole female assassin debacle, and now you've got this, and I don't know if they've just got a new PR person or something, but they should be quiet for a while, I feel, and work on optimising Watch Dogs for the PC. Ooh, it's a bit of a mess, to be honest with you guys, but do let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and I'll see you next time.